Alright guys, so we back again with the discussions, the gaming discussions. And here I have Dali. Say hello to the
What's
people,
up?
Dali. And I have
What's up?
Grim. Just going up with the say hello to the people, Grim.
Hello, hello. What's up, everybody?
Alright, cool. So me and Dali here playing some Ghost Recon Wildlands, and we got some discussions. Alright, so the first discussion is Henry Cavil or Cavil, whatever his name actually is. So discussions. How you feel about this, Grim? How you feel about Henry leaving DC?
Well, I don't think he's really leaving. There's no solid report that he's left yet. So, under his contract, he had one more appearance. So,
Yeah,
it's rumored that it's supposed to be that he's in Shazam. So, I don't know entirely how I feel about this, but I know DC fucked up that. Because the fact that they're taking away Henry Cavill away as the Superman role, and they're trying to, I don't know, they're trying to prioritize Supergirl when they already have the Supergirl TV show. So, that's kind of annoying. And Henry Cavill was a perfect Superman. He was great.
I agree.
So, my only downside is they're gonna just downplay my man's like this. Like, you're gonna try to reboot the entire series. Like, Warner Brothers can't manage their own fucking franchises. They only managed to make like 2 good movies in the past 5 years, and they weren't even like 5-star or blockbuster movies. One of them is Wonder Woman, and that's gonna be very biased depending on the people that you ask. Because I like Wonder Woman.
That's very true.
Her origin story was kind of shit, and her main villain was.
It was lackluster.
Actor wasn't right. The actor wasn't right.
Yeah.
If they would have got someone who was more menacing or someone who.
Yeah, because Ares is a very powerful villain, but the person was not right for Ares.
Without a doubt. And overall, the opinion of this is the second movie. It's very contradictory depending on who you ask. Everyone chooses Suicide Squad. I choose Justice League. Justice League was an alright movie. It was entertaining, but what they did in Batman vs Superman was kind of shit. So we're not gonna talk about that. That's spoilers. If someone hasn't seen that movie, then shame on you. But for the most part, it was just.
Man, it's almost been a year. People see that movie.
Yeah, but there's also people who haven't. So best to put
Hey, that's a them problem, dog. They ain't our fault. They ain't see it yet. They can download this Blu-ray again every day.
That's true. But when they killed Superman and Batman vs Superman, it was awful. So, yeah, there's that.
I agree. The way they ran around it wasn't the best. Alright, but how you Dolly, how you feel about, this sudden change in DC? Superman leaving.
Unfortunately, I can't really say. I'm not the biggest comic book fan. Don't get me wrong, I like comics just as much as the next guy, but I just don't know about as much people, so I can't really say
that's
anything on
respectable. Alright.
I mean, I would just mean, if there was a time when I could actually get a friend and they teach me about comics and whatnot, I'd do it.
Should we right here?
As of right now, right? I'm not the most knowledgeable on the subject, so can't really say.
Alright. So me, right, that's how I feel. I feel as though that, he's kind of, I don't think, like how you said before, Grim, is not really solidified. It's basically talks, it's talks of it happening.
Yeah.
Like,
just bad rumors.
Yeah, bad rumors, because games get lost in translation all the time, and people do these things for views, for headlines. Like, people feed off negativity in social media. Social media, everything negative is gonna have the most ratings. So having that there is a base staple for headlines, money coming in. Cha-ching, that's all they care about. That's all these people care about. And since DC doesn't have the best track record right now, especially with the whole Ben Affleck thing with Batman, it's a very good thing to rumor that Henry could be leaving DC, Because hey, if Ben Affleck already trying to not be Batman no more, and Henry not being Superman no more, hey, that's money coming in. That's a lot of people coming on our site. That's a lot of traffic. So let's bump that up, bring all that negativity, bring all that goodness people want to see, because no one want to see no one positive, right? That's how the world works these days. And with that going on with the whole Henry thing, he really backed a lot of the movies. But I think honestly the problem is that Warner Brothers doesn't want to listen to
They
how
don't.
the movie should be. They want to compete too badly with Marvel because of the fans cause it. Like honestly, the fans really cause all of the issues that's going on with these superhero movies these days. If they would
Yep.
just if they would just like go in with like no expectations and no comparisons, then these movies can be very top notch. These two franchises, DC and Marvel, can be on top of their game in their own aspects because they're not to be compared. Marvel was always lighthearted, DC was always a dark thing. It's always moody, you know. So the fact that people say that hey, they can be this, no, DC cannot be that. The only cheerful person in DC like that, like for the Justice League at least, is Barry Allen, Wally West,
Yep.
Yep.
and Shazam. Only cheery people.
Yep.
And we already have a Shazam movie coming. We already see the kid aspect of it, and we're gonna see a kid aspect of the Flash as well, because that's how Barry is, you know.
Yep.
And they was in talk of having Michael B. Jordan play Superman. I mean, it's a concept I can understand because like Flashpoint could be a possible thing happening, and you know, Flashpoint as comic book fans is the whole entire universe being rebooted. Anything can happen, like how in the Flash TV show, then when Barry made Flashpoint, uh, Diggle had a daughter, and then after Flashpoint, you know, Diggle had a son. You know, like a lot of things can happen like that, and that could even be Superman, you know, having a darker shade of color because Superman is not white; he's an alien.
Right.
So that's something people gotta understand. But you know, people won't understand. That's gonna be a very controversial thing, like how
Yeah, it's gonna be.
like how you know they pushing the whole gay agenda and the whole color changing agenda with everything with comic books these days. That's
And everything
basically
else,
my input
pretty
with
much.
that.
And
So
I'm a fan of players.
and then Walkman comes in. Walkman, how do you feel about Henry leaving DC?
Henry, oh, you mean about the hell Henry leaving the ski being Superman thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
We was just in the middle of the discussion.
Definitely.
You come right in time.
I ain't gonna lie, right? I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what happened to him because the thing is, it's basically the same thing what they doing with Ben Affleck. They did something to him, but he probably pissed him off. So I don't know. I don't know his personal opinion, but really, truly, I hate it because he was a pretty good Superman. I must say.
All right. That's the opinion. All right. All right. All right. So
Anyways,
no,
no,
go
that's
on.
what I'm
Go
saying.
on.
I can't really get on their case because the thing is, I don't know what they did to piss him off.
Yeah,
It's not
but
that they pissed him off, to be honest. It's more like the contract. Like, he's not very happy with how his character is being portrayed as it is right now.
yeah, but to understand. But that's honestly Superman down to the T though.
Yeah.
It is. He's a very arrogant, cocky Boy Scout. So, you know,
Yep.
Yeah.
that's Superman.
Yes, it is, man.
All right.
But then, you know, you have to go back to, like, certain Superman. This is the current Superman.
Yeah.
If you go back to, like, Silver Age and Golden Age Superman, he wasn't like that. He was like the big boy Blue Scout.
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even consider this the gold age. Whatever is beyond gold, I think that's the age we actually aim when it comes to these movies. Because what was golden age is like the 2000s, right? It's the 2010s. That
Yep.
already has been updated. They just didn't solidify the update. I don't think they know what to call it right now. You know. So that yeah, that's honestly how I feel about it. People will argue it and say that it's still golden age, but that's my personal opinion. Anyways,
Nah.
anybody have any more like last remarks about the whole topic right now?
Well, me personally, I'm just gonna be really upset if they really do let Henry go because he's honestly the best, biggest name that's been being brought to the DC universe right now. Because Superman is Superman. People love Superman.
Yep.
People love
Yep.
Batman, but Ben Affleck's gone, so you can't
Yeah,
change that.
Superman
unfortunately, so
Superman is the first superhero ever made. You know, that's a staple of America. Like how was motto was truth, justice, and the American way. You know that stayed with them for a long time, like during World War II. So yeah.
Yeah.
Any more remarks? Walkman, Cleveland. Any more remarks?
I ain't gonna lie. I also people they don't use this as like a thing to say, okay, if Superman and Batman going, like everyone should just start leaving. Because I ain't gonna lie, that'd literally be like put up spoil inside DC plans.
I don't think
Yeah,
that'll
we will.
happen. Like before you came in, I was saying that the whole Flash movie got that Flashpoint, which is going to reset the balance. So
Actually, no, I
they
forget
could easily change that over, because anybody who is a comic book fan understands that the Flash messes things up. The whole universe can get messed up. It can be rewinded, done over again if he does certain things. So that's a possibility that can happen. But DC would have to explain that to the casual fan. I don't see anybody that fixed Superman right now.
What I was trying to remember the guy who played Superman in Superman Returns? He's actually the Atom on Legends of Tomorrow. Funny enough, but
and he
was actually a pretty good Superman for Superman Returns.
Yeah, but he already on
lie.
contract for
So-
DC Legends of Tomorrow, so they ain't gonna let him
That's what
play
I'm saying.
Superman
So,
anymore.
but if you need another Superman, I think it'd be pretty good to take it up again.
I didn't even know they placed the arm. That's crazy.
I
To be
realized
honest,
that, like, a while ago.
I never watched Superman Returns. I've never watched that.
I mean, you ain't really miss much, but it was a good movie. Because it was supposed to be like a sequel to Superman 4, which was dumb.
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie with y'all. I haven't seen any single Superman movie.
Damn.
I've never even watched Man of Steel.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
get
know
you mad on
why.
that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, I just never watched it. Like, it ain't even no specific reason. I just never watched it. Like, there ain't even no underlining under that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
who I play Superman?
Oh,
Hold on,
just
hold on. All right. So, yeah, what you were saying, Graham?
I'm just gonna point this out, no homo shit, but Henry Cavill has possibly the best physique for Superman, like as an actor as a whole. He literally
You ain't
has
lying.
the best physique.
Like that.
Yeah,
He's
because
tall as
Superman
hell.
Superman
Maybe
ain't no
picture-
extremely buff burly dude, like like how Thor is.
Right.
He has
Who
a
you
good
lying?
stature.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Even if you count the physique, he actually has the height too. Because like Superman was supposed to be tall and imposing.
Right.
Yeah. And he has the hair, he has the chin, he literally has the fucking face for it.
Yeah, he doesn't look like Superman.
He really does.
He looks like
For real,
Superman
though.
the way Robert Downey Jr. looked like Iron Man from the comics.
That is very
I ain't
true.
gonna lie, for real.
That's very true. They scored money with that. It's like this.
I ain't gonna lie, Robbie Downey Jr. was so Iron Man. They actually started making Iron Man look like him in the comics.
Yeah, they really did.
Yep.
Right.
Really, really did.
Like I remember at one time, was Stan Lee was like, he was perfect. Like he looks just exactly how I imagined he would look. And I always remembered that.
Which is wild. Like, hey, we found the guy, so let's make every comic after him now. It makes sense though. That's the homage.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I don't honestly have anybody right now that I would say that I would think could play Superman. Cause
For real.
I don't know. Like, I don't see anybody else playing Superman. I can't think of anybody at all. Like,
It's kind of funny, man, not too long ago. Like, just literally when they were about to cancel him, they were thinking about putting, my boy, who played Killmonger, I keep forgetting.
yeah, Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, that's what I was talking
Yeah.
earlier. Like,
They were-
that's why it's been like the whole Flashpoint thing. That's a possibility
It is, excuse me.
because there is a black Superman in the comics.
There is. Well, it's technically 3, technically, but you
Yeah,
know, there's
there's
2
multiple
alternate
of
versions
them.
that isn't Superman,
Yeah.
and then there's one who's literally a black Superman.
Yeah, you know, that's fine. For us, that's honestly fine. But you know, the other people,
We-
that ain't, that ain't
Yeah,
kicking
I
it with
know,
other
some-
people. You know?
You know people's go, especially these
Yeah,
days.
dog. Like shit. But alright, everybody
Joe,
cool with the
coming.
discussion now, right? Everybody cool?
No?
Anybody
Yeah,
got
we're
any
done with
more
the
fair
Superman
points?
topic now.
One
Yeah,
person
yeah.
I can say fit Superman would be John Cena.
Oh my god.
You know, I know he's joking, right? But honestly, that's not even a bad choice.
That would be funny. It's not bad
Because
at
I'm
all.
not gonna lie.
Because
I'm not
honestly,
gonna lie. Every time I see John Cena, I picture Superman of WWE. That's the only thing that comes to mind.
That's his
honestly,
nickname.
like y'all
Literally, that's his
may
nickname.
not agree with this, but I could believe that Henry and John Cena could be related. You know,
I ain't gonna lie, you know, it'd be the funniest thing though. Like if they actually do confirm John Cena to be Superman, you can imagine the memes.
Bruh, you can't see the Man of Steel.
so where is Superman in the movie? I can't see him. That's crazy.
I spent $20 for a ticket to see nothing all day.
Wow. Wow.
That's a good one.
That's why y'all wildin', dog. That's crazy.